Clap.
Showtime. Showtime.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. How are you all?
I have sound today.
It is a miracle. It is a 24th
It's a Christmas
of April
miracle.
Right.
Or 23rd, I guess, over there. Whatever.
20. What? Is it still 24?
It's a
23rd.
post-Easter miracle.
Post-Easter
There you
miracle.
go.
Yes.
Oh,
And that's
if
the one
only
you'd
it was 3
expect.
days after Easter. We can see our capture card has risen.
It is 3 days after Easter, dude.
Holy crap! It is, isn't it? The capture card has risen.
Hey! It has risen indeed.
So, for anyone who's new here, hi, I'm Aura, Sleepy Fennec. Alloy seems to be staring into space again.
Sorry, I'm having a moment here. Hello, I am Alloy, your resident Mobian Falakine.
And hi, I'm Luna. Variety Trends Hedgy.
Hanging out with us after raiding in. Thank you.
Yes, because Luna freaking loves Zelda and they can't wait to see Aura play some Skyward Sword.
Yes.
It's not like I'm trying to fix my my Zelda games here at the second.
Yeah.
I'll let that run. Everything else, because it's just like, oh my god, I have sound today, yay!
Yes, for those of you who are wondering what we were talking about, last time, literally 3 minutes before stream, the capture card died and lost all sound, and when you all tried to get it going again, it just stopped entirely. We thought it was dead. We
Pretty
bought a
much.
new one that started working the second new one arrived.
Pretty much, yeah. So I've been on the computer for I got here about 2 hours early, and the first thing I did was turn on OBS and make sure the sound was working. At which point I did not close OBS, even though I wanted to go do some crafting, do some cosmic exploration stuff in 14. I left OBS open, even though my computer really doesn't like running them at the same time.
Teacher who's boss.
Or like
Exactly.
I didn't want it to close. I didn't want to close OBS and then like relaunch it and have it be like no. So I was just like, it's fine. I'll just leave it like this. Also, if anyone could, if there's like any audio issues or anything, please do let me know. Like even if it's just, hey, can you turn this volume up or down?
Yes, it's super critical right now. We are adjusting things, so any info on volumes would be super appreciated.
Because I personally can't monitor the volume myself because audio processing would probably make my head just not work. My brain would just shut down. So like that's too much. Oh, hi, Frost.
Hi, Frost.
Frost, how you doing?
Yes, there are 3 of us today. Hello.
Yes, we have Luna, our buddy, with us.
Also,
I mean, I can introduce myself again, I guess. Hi. Hi, I'm Luna the Trends Hedgy.
Luna is a close friend of our channel and of us.
Actually, Ally, why don't you do a quick shout out too?
Oh yeah, sure. Let's see here. Yeah, because they did rate it. You need a shout out. We should have shouted you out.
Yes.
So yeah, Luna. Here we go. Go check out Luna's stuff. If you love Zelda, definitely follow Luna. Luna plays Zelda near constantly. They do like randomizers, they do archipelago, Shuffle Harkinian versions, all kinds of things. They are a huge Zelda fan.
You know, the only randomizer I've ever tried was a Link to the Past one, and like literally like the first item I got was just like, oh, this broke the game. Anyways, I'm bored now.
Yeah, no, that's usually how those dang randomizers go. especially when it's for a game that's not used to being randomized.
I mean, admittedly, this was like, I think I was at like college the last time I tried a Link to the Past randomizer, so I'm sure they've gotten a lot better in the many years
Oh,
since.
they have gotten so stable. You can actually do all kinds of different variants on them.
Yeah, so maybe I'll give them another try, because I do really like Link to the Past, but there's only so many times you can play it. And like, I know where everything is. I can do everything in my sleep.
There's actually a special kind of randomizer I would love to try one day, which I guess it's kind of the precursor to the archipelago randomizers now. Basically, what it used to be was you can combine Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time into one game. When you enter the Happy Mask shop, you get taken to Termina.
Oh yeah, I love that mod.
And when you leave, get clocked out, you're there. But you can get a randomizer version of that where you can actually have to find things Ocarina of Time and Termina and vice versa. And something like that sounds actually really fun to me. Since Majora's Mask is one of my favorite Zelda games of all time.
So, if you ever want to, Alloy, there is a way that I can set that up to where we can both play the exact same seed, the exact same game, and actually see each other in the game.
Oh, neat.
Oh.
Yeah, say I could play. Which one did you say you like, Majora?
Majora. I freaking love Majora's Mask.
Okay, if you want, I can set it up to where I do.
Bora is aware I will not shove up Majora's Mask.
He won't. He really won't.
If you ever want to, I can set it up to where I can play Ocarina of Time and you can play Majora's Mask and have OOTMM working.
Interesting. We'll have to chat about that sometime.
Yeah.
I want to want to give it some test runs first to make sure, like, hey, do I enjoy the randomizers? I love the idea, but I've never tried it myself. But that sounds like it could be fun if things work out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the button for refamiliarizing myself with the controls, because it's been a bit.
I've always sort of like, I love the idea of the randomizer, but I am aware that, like, it is a big change, so I'm not sure how my brain will actually react to it.
Yeah, it
might be too much. This doesn't go here, or will I be like, "Ooh, this is exciting"?
It just takes some time to getting used to.
Yeah.
There, now I think this should work.
The only phone Luna haven't touched time to find watch their stream, so that busy, you know.
Yeah.
Goodness knows, I would love to watch more Luna streams, but Luna tends to go live right when I'm passing out.
I'm sorry that I'm always busy.
No. That's just the unfortunate fact of being in Australia. It's the same thing for most of my friends.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't gotten to watch an Asher stream in ages because of that. That sucks. Eventually, daylight savings will ease off soon, though. So I can start going, hey, I'll be in a better position to watch your streams and all that again.
Daylight savings doesn't end until.
Yeah,
I think we have different setups. It's like, I feel like it didn't start on this.
No, it starts in March, and then it ends. It ends in November. That's the worst.
It just makes everything so confusing.
It does.
Like, I get why it exists, but it's one of those cases of, like, I don't think anybody really operates off when the sun is in the sky anymore.
No, there's still people that do. Farmers and stuff.
Yeah.
That's true, actually. It's probably
it's silly because daylight savings
and that is actually something
was
really
for farmers. And now with modern equipment, even the farmers are like, we don't give a shit about this.
Yeah.
Like, I live in Farming Town. Like, I live in a farming town. It's like, yeah, no, I don't know any. Literally, the farmers out here have, like, combines and tractors that have so many lights on them that it turns, like, I'll be driving down the road and I'll just be like, why is it suddenly day it's literally like 11 o'clock at night. Why does it look like daytime?
Mhm.
Got a claw. I was about to be like, I swear to God, if they're like, oh, you got a green rupee, it's worth one.
Did you say that shit? But in this game, they introduced RuPaws to a single-player Zelda game, so there's worse.
Okay, I
Yeah.
mean, yes, but at the same time, Link's face when I get a report.
Yeah.
I just love. How does a RuPaw even work in this kind of mechanic? Like, Link, why do you feel the need to throw the rupees away?
And you don't throw the rupees away.
Nobody
it's the
is making you. That-
throw the rupee away. It eats the rupee.
Okay, can we confirm this? Can we confirm this isn't Link being weirdly insane?
I mean, okay. One, Link is insane.
Is this the most unhinged Link before Breath of the Wild Link?
Yes. Yes, this is the most unhinged Link. Have you ever seen the final boss of this game? How you defeat the final boss?
We
don't
because
talk-
Skyward Sword in this games I could never finish.
Oh my
we
God.
don't talk about the we don't talk about the final boss.
I mean, no, because one, it was kind of a cop out for a lot of things, but also that fight was so cool though.
It was really.
That
Okay,
fight
you know
was
what?
pretty
I'll come
sweet.
back. I'll come. Okay, hit this with.
Like I have nothing but good things to say about that. It's like that fight was so good. This game, for the most part, like, look, you can have like
Oh my God, these stupid.
understandable
stumps.
opinions and all that in regards to like the motion controls and everything. And I'm honestly of the opinion, like, I agree for the most part of a lot of the opinions about it. Because while I am a motion control enjoyer, I am very much aware that they are not a thing that always works out the best.
Oh yeah, my wrist
despite
is
these
hating
best
me right now.
efforts. Exactly. See, there we are. I do think, for the most part, this game's motion controls worked out pretty well from what it could have been. And the final
Yeah.
boss, I think, is a great example of that.
Probably have
When
to come
you
back
are
down
in
to-
the zone, you feel like you're actually sword fighting, and that's really cool.
Not gonna let me. No. I probably wasn't supposed to be down here yet anyway.
Like, there's probably better stuff these days, thanks to VR technology and all that. But for the time, this was pretty revolutionary.
Freaking spiderwebs. Literally me down in the basement when I'm. It's like I'll just walk through there, come back, and there'll be like 5 new spiderwebs. It's like, how do you work so fast?
Probably the jumping ones that like leave trails behind them.
Oh no, these are Wait, is that where it's supposed to? No, these are wolf spiders.
In that case, they're probably seeing other webs being taken down and quickly moving into the new territory that's opened up.
Oh, where I was supposed to go. Oh, actually, I remember. Ah ha ha! I remember what I was supposed to do. Yeah, it probably actually says that. Here's the wise voice. No.
Why not?
I gotta tell you,
There are
my
many
batteries
things
are
going
low
on
again.
here, but wisdom is not one of them.
Damn it. Go
I just get a
outside.
text on my
Goodbye.
phone and I just got a text on my phone and all I hear is
Alright, our year is what? You cut it out.
my phone's text message tone is a birdie no.
Oh.
So Hedgie will be right back.
There was a way to like turn down the sensitivity. Just a little more wiggly than they did on the Switch.
Shoot, actually that is one thing I would love to, one thing I would love to comment on. Skyward Sword did something that I really wish more of these games did. They kept the slingshot useful after you get the bow.
Yeah.
Because you can upgrade it in a different way than you can the bow, and it has a different use going forwards. That is something you would not think would be a big deal, but the slingshot is so useless when you get the bow in every other Zelda game. Like, it kind of makes sense in Ocarina of Time, where it's like, you're Kid Link, so the slingshot's like your equivalent to the bow. And you can't use the bow as a child, and you can't use the slingshot as an adult, you know? It works. But in a lot of other games, like Twilight Princess and all that, you get the slingshot, and then you get the bow, and the slingshot's just a weird spot in your inventory that is completely irrelevant from that point onwards. But no, you can turn the slingshot into like a shotgun in this game, and it's great. Yeah, that's my little things is like one thing I adore about Skyward Sword. Because I actually love a lot of things about this game. For all its issues, there's a lot of things I can say I like about Skyward Sword.
I mean, this was a really fun game. I played it a lot when it first.
Yeah. But like, I always hear a lot of people talk about the bad of Skyward Sword. It's like, Skyward Sword has a lot of great things.
Yeah.
This was a good game for the most part, you know? The motion controls made it like, hey, it's understandable, you know, like if there was mixed opinions, but Skyward Sword was not a bad Zelda. If anything, I'd say turn the slingshot into an arrow when you get the bow. That would be hilarious. Your first arrow, you shoot the slingshot. But yeah, no, if I was to say Skyward Sword has one only real glaring issue, it's just the fact that, like, this was a anniversary game, and you can kind of see that it was a little bit rushed at the end point to meet the date. But that's it.
Excuse me.
That's the only thing I'd say, and even then, you barely see it. If anything, it's just little things like they do a big setup about, oh, you can kind of roam the sky on your off wing and it's surprisingly small. Just little things like that are like well hidden by Nintendo, like you wouldn't even notice if you weren't looking.
Thank you.
Yeah, bless you. I finally got it.
Then again,
Figured
maybe
out how to
I'm
get
the
it
only
to
one
work.
that noticed that, because I adored Wind Waker's open ocean. To the point where I actually don't like the game. I don't like the remake as much. I do not like the HD Wind Waker as much because they made the ocean smaller.
When I target something.
I am insane for this take. I know.
See, I never actually had an issue with the travel time in Wind Waker. I genuinely never, it never bothered me.
Yeah, same.
Actually, the only issue I had with travel time was the okay, I gotta stop to change the wind again.
I got the mods to work! Yay!
That was like the only thing. You gotta
Nice.
stop to change the wind every now and then. What'd you get?
I got my mod to work for the game! Woohoo!
Excellent.
Awesome! Good job.
It just took me a little bit because I had to figure out the settings for it.
Uh,
Yeah, the only time I had with Wind Waker was stopping to change the wind all the time, and the HD made an amazing change in giving you the swift sail you can get. It's like, that fixes everything.
Yeah,
It's great.
the randomizer actually sets it up to do that
You
too.
can randomize it, ports it in. It's great.
Yeah.
So if you could actually I believe you could actually turn off the randomizer stuff and just have a version of the swift sail imported in if you work that the right way.
Yeah.
behind the skull.
But once you add the swift sail, like the ocean is not that big anymore. I think it's a case of like, this is one of those funny little things that's kind of happen on occasion. Nintendo saw an issue. Ocean travel takes too long. And it was a bit of an issue of like, you always having to stop to change the wind. And they implemented 2 solutions. Make it smaller and add the swift sail. Problem is, because they added both solutions, now the ocean's too small.
Yeah.
When they should have just added 1 and like, there you go, it's fixed.
Like again, I really didn't see an issue with the size of the ocean. I didn't mind it at all. And I played Wind Waker. I don't know how many times over the.
Yeah, same.
Though I will say they did shrink the amount of like
Hi,
Triforce
buddy.
pieces, and
Yeah.
well, I don't mind that so much because getting all the Triforce chunks was kind of a grind.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I'm a weirdo in the sense that also didn't bother me. But again, I've played Wind Waker so many times, I had it down to like a science.
Oh yeah.
I
same.
spent so long sorting mail to be able to afford my next Tingle map.
Oh, I went treasure hunting.
Yeah, but I had my OCD brain, so sorting mail made me happy when I was younger.
Valid.
You know what? I might become Mobian today too, for a little bit. Why not?
Why not? Join us. Become true self.
I mean, true self is human and hedgy, so
I know this dungeon isn't that hard. Why am I must just be blind. I played this game a bunch, but admittedly I haven't played it since.
Yeah. By the way, you wanna know something really funny?
What?
The or you remember the toad tune, right? On this game? That used to be my ringtone on my phone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Spider be gone.
Girly animation pack. Yes.
I mean, at the point of the game where like every single rupee counts. It's just like, no, I have to get that 1 rupee. And then later in the
This
game,
has
it's just
so
like,
much stuff.
yeah.
I'm talking about the mods. The girly animations mod has so much like stuff on it.
You know, I've honestly been considering modding that just to get a different take on. I've played it.
That's actually what I'm gonna do tomorrow, since I'm getting the mods working. I'm gonna play it modded tomorrow.
Fun.
Yeah.
I doubt there's anything back this way.
You never know unless you try.
Pretty much. Well, then one above, one below. I doubt that it's back up here. Although I don't know if the is considered. Okay, like you.
If frames per second plus lol.
I do appreciate that they open that up for you. Constantly run. I could have swore there was.
Yeah.
Man, I have seen this room so many times.
Okay, yeah, I'm working on getting out of here. Okay.
There. No, I'm just realizing, like, I've seen this room so many times because, like, I immediately remember, like, yeah, this is where you fight the Skulltula, and it's like it kind of teaches you their mechanic how to sword fight them.
I'm trying to remember this part too. Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur.
The dinosaur.
It didn't turn on.
Turn it off when you were setting things up. I do that sometimes.
I did not. I didn't.
It's weird. Have you? I know there's an option where you can stop it from turning on stew mode automatically. Maybe you accidentally flicked that at some point.
No, that is still turned.
Well, I don't know what to say then. My goodness.
Fee, help me. What the frick am I supposed to do?
Fee, do my thinking for me. You're a computer. You're good at that.
Of course, in this temple should. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Wait, maybe I need to look around the other door then. I found you, you son of a bitch! I'm not as stupid as I look. No.
Stupid at all. You know, you got through this faster than I would have. Everyone, tell Aura they're not stupid.
I can be pretty silly sometimes.
That's not the same thing.
There. In the ass. I hate motion controls, man. Gaze upon that map. X, for it is there, you must strike another gemstone. Spider webs, go. That was rude.
Quite rude.
Master, I've noticed you suck at this.
Master, might I suggest you get good?
Oh my god. I ain't dead yet. I got a fairy anyway, so. Bum, bum.
Da, 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 da. Can you tell that I played too much Zelda games?
Right. So reveals the location of treasure.
You
That's
got
right.
the thing!
This is the game where they ditch the comp.
Probably not.
I mean, I hate to say it, but kinda good riddance. The compass was not very useful.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
funny
mind
enough,
the
of all the
compass.
games that ditch the compass, this is probably the one which is the strangest case, where there actually is a lot of secrets in dungeons.
Master, your hearts are low.
Goofy, I would have never known.
Hey, Master, your batteries are low.
I do find that the funniest thing, though. The main reason the compass was so useless because there was never really much in the way of secrets in a dungeon. It was always like, hey, if you're paying attention, you'll find the chests, you know? They're always kind of on the right path. And then the game where they start introducing, hey, there's hidden paths and stuff in dungeons, is the ones where they start going, you don't need to compass, though.
Right.
Yeah.
I can tell you where everything is on the map, you just have to pay attention. You're gonna lurk for a
It's
bit?
the time
No
the compass
worries.
would have been, like, really useful.
Speaking of compass, I was doing the randomizer today, right? Because I was doing some of the archipelago one. And I was in bottom of the well on Ocarina. But all my dungeons are MQ'd.
Ah.
Which means it was mastered quest. So it was a lot harder, and I had no map or compass. Because those are all randomized.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was trying to do this with no compass and no map.
Odd.
Sounds miserable.
See, I could do the no map. Okay, sorry. The no compass, but no map would be kind of like, ugh. Oh, right there.
Talking style. Girly shy talk. Yes. Selfie pose. Girly pose. Girly vanilla like. Calm. Kitchen. Oh my gosh.
I was actually informed the other day I should consider giving, well, Genshin not a big deal. I should consider giving Honkai Star Rail a bit more of a try, because apparently the game is like, you can basically play the whole game without having to even touch the market board and get all the story.
Oh, cool.
Like, I might give it a try sometime.
I've heard Honkai was really. I tried to play Genshin and I was I didn't.
It was
press.
confusing and weirdly boring in the start.
Yeah, I didn't.
I feel like if you're not
drawn.
I think if you're not drawn in by the idea of cute anime girls to get to the actual meat and potatoes of the storyline, it's not going to do a lot for you.
I like
or have more tolerance.
I like Zenless Zone Zero a lot more than Genshin.
I've heard that's also really good in regards to that.
Yeah, it is really good.
They seem to have mastered the idea of like, hey, we're going to release a game that's free, and we're going to put our best efforts into it to make sure it's a good game so people want to play it. And that way, we'll start getting our whales out of people that really like it, you know? But we're still having a good game out there that's getting positive press for being a good game you don't have to pay money to play.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because the majority of money from free-to-play games comes entirely from whales, people who spend way too much.
Yeah. Especially in games that have the in-app purchases.
Damn it.
I just love that.
I do actually have vague memories of getting stuck on that.
Oh yeah,
Which
same.
new
You got a key.
Just having to make the enemies dizzy, that's a weird one when you break it down.
La 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 la.
I haven't seen any chairs in here. I need a place to sit down. I say as if in real life my office chair isn't it. Bless the duality of existence.
Alas, the duality of Mobian.
Mm-hmm.
I should have sat in my other chair today, but I'm like, it's too warm. My office chair is leather, so it's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sitting in front of my AC unit right now.
I don't have an AC unit.
Well, mine's a mini split.
Ah. The only one we've, like, I have a window AC unit, but we take it out for the wind. And it's been cold until, like, this week. So we haven't needed them. I need the... Oh, do I get the beetle? I probably get the beetle.
Yeah, you get the beetle.
And arguably one of the best items.
The beetle is pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically this game's version of Boomerang, isn't it?
I think I'm pretty sure there is a boomerang in this game.
Isn't there a boomerang?
The Boomerang, but I do know this, like, the beetle's, like, it grabs things for you. So it feels... I wanted to say hookshot, but I don't know if there actually is a hookshot in this game.
There's claw shot.
Yeah.
There's a claw shot? Okay.
Oh, damn it. Right, this guy hit.
I'm looking, give me a sec.
I think you get like a double claw shot.
Yeah. My Skyward Sword is right close to the final boss a little. Well, I have all the items.
Please use your damn shield.
Yeah,
I hate these
I'm
guys.
still amazed they have never given the claw shot in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom.
It would be
Of
so
all
good.
the games where the claw and hook shot would be so awesome to zip around.
They're back.
I guess you could say like, oh, but it'd make it too easy. Make it a weapon so it breaks after so many uses.
No, there is no boomerang.
Oh, that's funny.
Nope, it's
Maybe you're getting it mixed up with Twilight Princess where you get the Gale Boomerang.
yeah. So
Possibly.
there's bombs, the beetle, the net, the slingshot, the claw shot, the whip, the blowing item, and then the bow.
Oh, of course there's no boomerang. Think about it. This was a Wii game.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if they tried to put a boomerang in this game when there's already the issues of kids throwing their Wiimotes through TV screens?
Oh, boomerang!
Okay, no, see, I would be okay
Just
with
say,
the
like-
motion controls if I had to, like, actually, like, shake the Wiimote. I was throwing a boot.
Oh, it would have been, and you would have been fine. But the amount of kids out there that have gone and, like, destroyed their TVs at the time.
Skill issue.
By the way, you wanna know something I remember about this game a long time ago?
What up?
I missed.
We were babysitting my cousin, who's actually a teenager at this point. Well, she's a teenager right now, man. But when she was like a little one, we had her staying with us at our house. I was on my bed playing this on my Wii, and all of a sudden I just see on the floor my little cousin butt scooting across the floor, wanting to come to play games with me. I'm like, "You want to play
Aw.
too, huh?" Like, "Yep." So I gave her
That is
one.
adorable.
I gave her a controller that was plugged in but wasn't turned on or nothing. And she was
Nice.
just sitting there acting like she was playing. And then she
Classic.
butt scooted
That's
up all the way to the TV and just held it up at the TV.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
I remember when my nephew was way younger. Nobody doesn't know. I was a back in the day. I used to be a massive Payday 2 player. I would play the game practically every day. It was basically my calm game. My game I could kind of just relax with, doing stealth heists and all that kind of thing.
Will you stop?
Still is to an extent. But my nephew loved watching me play games. What I used to do is like I would turn off subtitles and just put on my headset, and they were allowed to watch, so long as they didn't hear any of the swearing and violence going on. Since I mostly just did stealth heists.
You know what?
I had a
I'll put on-
system, basically.
Yeah, I'll put on my Breath of the Wild outfit. Why not?
So I used
It's matching the Zelda game.
I used to play Borderlands 2. One of my nephews, baby, he'd just sit in my lap while I played Borderlands. I've had family be like, ah, so this is why he wants to play games. How dare you?
Fortnite is nothing compared to what Borderlands 2 is.
Yeah.
Link, stab it. Link, stab it.
I'm not tired, you're tired. I'm just sitting here till my game loads. It's trying to load both mods, I think.
Oh no.
Yeah, that'll stall it a bit.
If I'm at the door where I need.
Actually, let me disable the Linko mod. I think that's probably what's taking a while.
I think I have to aim for the stem.
What are you playing specifically, Luna?
Breath of the Wild. Trying to get the mods to work.
Oh, okay. Link on more to that. Fair enough.
Yeah.
There was actually a mod I saw ages back when I was just randomly scrolling, like, some of the stuff people done for Ship of Harkinian on, like, YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was really cool. Someone's gone and put together a Saria player character mod for Ocarina of Time, and it looks great.
Yeah, I know. The funny thing with that mod is, you play with that mod, it actually replaces Link and Saria. So, Saria is... You play as Saria, and Link turns into Saria.
Oh,
Like, Link will be over at Lost Woods.
Yeah, it's fun. And it actually gives you a unique Master Sword that you get, like, almost an upgraded Kikiri sword.
Mm-hmm. So I figured out what mod it is. It's the girly animations.
Oh.
Ah, that'll do it. That's a lot of things. That's a lot to load.
Yeah.
Link needs to stop skipping like.
Yep, that's what it was the girly animations.
That's a fresh hole.
The Linko mod works pretty well.
I gotta stop doing this to myself.
What happened?
Oh, I keep making a mistake in my setting. I have a crafting calculator for 14 to kind of help me get a rough idea of what I need to do for hard crafts. Since a lot of them can be very, very finicky.
Which is a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it compared to, like, a lot of them can be
Yep.
bullshit. Nah.
No, everyone but Alloy missed my, ranting rage last night because I had two crafts fail for no damn reason.
Yeah.
Alloy had to listen to me. I just full tilt. Just mad.
Yeah. Yeah, the Linko mod's actually working pretty well. But I'm gonna probably
But,
get
I switched from Culinarian to Alchemist for a bit to craft something, and I forgot to adjust things to make sense on the way.
Womp womp.
So it's like, okay, everything worked out fine, but then it hit the point where it's like, okay, now you need this, but I'm out of CP. Uh-oh. So I had to, like, kind of jury-rig together out my main CP, like, okay, if I get lucky, I can do 2 weapon syntheses and and a prudent system make it. Shit, I screwed up my first one with synthesis. I have to get it right. I have to flip a coin and get 2 heads in a row. I got lucky and got them, but it's like, oh, I gotta stop doing this to myself. I've done this to myself 4 times now, trying to do all these heavy crafts. I keep forgetting I have to readjust things because I'm so not in the crafting mindset anymore.
Boss's crafting guru.
I would have.
You got another key. Ba-da-da.
Okay, nothing else in here. Water webs.
Did you guys even notice what I did? You did a ba-da-ba-ba-da, and I'm like ba-da-da-da.
Oh. Nice. No, I didn't miss that. My bad. I gotta get this beetle upgraded so I
You want to know something? I actually beat this game with no upgrades.
Ow. I mean,
Besides the Master Sword.
Was that you doing the doing one of your speed runs?
No. This was a full-on just blind let's play.
Ah.
Oh, fun.
I mean, props to Nintendo. They captured the true spider web.
Yeah.
Pass that.
When starting a new game for Breath of the Wild, the text will read Nintendo presents The Legend of Linko.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ah, mushrooms.
I'm gonna reboot the game again so it pulls up the Linko dialogue. And I guess I don't need the jelly animation since it automatically puts it with the Linko mod.
Oh, maybe that's why it was hanging.
But I turned off the Linko mod and it wasn't working still. So.
I think the one I'd be really interested in trying is the, the mod where you get to play as.
Yeah, that's
yes, that's been in development for a while. That's gonna be pretty good by now.
Should have made.
I mean, I would love to play as Zelda. Okay, here we go. Nintendo presents The Legend of Linko. It works.
Excellent.
So since this is working, this will be my new Let's Play on my channel.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Fun.
Yep.
Damn it.
Oh, I just missed the window.
Huh?
Oh, I was looking at like a gathering window.
Gotcha.
I just missed it.
Timer.
Yep.
Oh, I got it. Oh, a fairy. Where were you like 10 minutes ago, man? Where were you?
Yes. By the way, you wanna know something? I got the my Breath of the Wild to run at 60 frames per second
Oh, nice.
as well. So
Because it only runs at 30 or 45 or
30.
something native.
yeah.
Oh, I missed. Ah.
But it's making it like super foggy, so I need to fix that. Remove shaders cache. There we go.
You pan.
Maybe that's why the girly animations wasn't working. It's the shader pack was bugging it out.
Oh, could have been too, yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, well, I don't know what you want me to do when I literally have it tilted like. Think.
Nope. Okay, let's see here.
Oh, I forgot they introduced you to.
Yes.
Right, you gotta take out all 3 heads up. I think this is the only game you see those.
Yeah, I think so too. I just don't remember.
Quality either, so I can't even. Scuttle where?
This is their name.
Oh, okay, Staldros.
Is this one's only in Skyward Sword.
Oh, it is.
But it's a Gecko? Glico?
Oh, a Gleok?
Yeah. A Gleok looking character, which was first found in the
Zelda
original
1.
Legend of Zelda. And then it was also in Oracle of Seasons and Phantom Hourglass. And then there's a Flame, Frost, Thunder, King in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. They
And
brought the
then a
Gleeoks back.
Glockenspiel in Cadence of Hyrule.
Yeah, 'cause I know in Breath of the Wild, the Gleeoks looked all big and like, oh no, these are gonna be a tough fight, and then I cheese.
I just hit my funny bone on my mini fridge.
Oh no.
That's a problem. Don't do that.
Hi, Mike.
Luna, you had one job. Don't do that.
Me.
I'm literally.
Head pats. Oh goodness, there's so many head pats going off.
There's like so
Okay.
many
Laura,
heads going on.
you still have too many going.
No way! It shouldn't be doing that! Like, Link shouldn't be
You
following
don't
all
have
this.
all your mix-ups active. All your layers active.
They shouldn't be.
Right. Yeah, so there's 2 head pets on you, but only 1 on Alloy.
Oops. I don't know. Mix it up is weird. I'm probably gonna just have to, like, redo all of my settings.
Hey, look, you got a red ruby. Good job.
I'm rich. I mean, okay. I could actually use 20.
I know, right? I'm just gonna let this load.
I'm looking to get a new e-reader. Mine is like dead. Like, they're all really expensive these days.
Just get an iPad.
I want a dedicated e-reader, and the iPad is way out of my price range.
Yeah, that's super expensive. Also, I feel like if you got anything to be an Android device or something.
Yeah, I do have an Android tablet. It's just, like, e-ink readers will last, like, literally on the single... Oh, right, I gotta cut that. Like a week, like, I think it's up to, like, 6 weeks on average on a single charge.
Yeah, no, those kinds of e-readers, they're great for this. They're great for, like, they're lightweight, they last ages. A lot of them can actually run PDFs quite well these days.
Yes. Well, I also have a converter, too, so... God bless Calvary.
Means it's basically perfect for reading fanfics in bed, as Aura is wont to do.
I mean, okay, look, you can literally just download them off AO, whatever format you want.
That is lovely that they let you do that these days.
I download them in EPUB format because I have a app on my phone, but the screen does hurt my eyes. I'm like, I want an e-read. I want an actual e-read. Mine is old. A Weiner Link, you're fine. Big damage.
It's just a few broken bones. God, Link.
Zelda pushing you off of stuff. You're fine. Don't be.
You really should be at this point. Your relationship is borderline abusive.
Okay, he likes it. Bust. Or he's just oblivious. Yes.
Why not both? Let's be honest here, not a single Link has ever keyed in.
Being oblivious is one of... Now, how do I break that piece of... Aha! Aha! Instinct. I swap shields because final boss of this one. Pain in the ass. Do not know why it's not registered.
Being a little fussy.
It is being very fussy. I charged both of them.
Oh, if one Joy-Con was dead, it would be letting you know, I can tell you that.
God. I hate these keys so much, man. Possibly the worst boss key sign they've ever given up. By possibly, I mean it is the worst.
Hey, you guys ready for
Possibly undebatably worst.
You guys ready for one of the best Zelda enemies?
Yeah.
Best slash worst.
Gay boy!
Ah, gear him. The second people saw the design, a million fanfics were written.
Pretty much. Look who it is. Blah.
Not in pieces. I mean, the universe has tried. Tried quite hard just today.
Yep.
Oh, he Gira, he kick. Well, okay, I'm going to attempt to kick your ass, but yeah. I forgot to swap my shields. I literally said I need to swap my shield.
Blah, 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 blah.
And I'll break this. That made me feel inside. Cry about it.
The camera is freaking the heck out.
Was a bit
Bad touch warning.
Hi.
Oh boy.
There it
And to
is.
shamelessly steal a joke, that just doubled the amount of fanfics.
Ugh.
Master, help! Help! Help!
Asshole. God, he's such a... He just teleports out of the way of the Skyward Strike.
He didn't even teleport, he just sidled. Which makes him annoyingly probably the smartest Zelda enemy we've ever fought.
Okay.
Like the big flashy move of an obvious tell and he just sidestepped it. Just
I cannot
shit.
do this. My God, my
You're not
wrist is...
meant to be allowed to do that.
Plenty easier with this.
Wait, there's more blows in that, huh?
Actually, it's a little easier this way.
Oh, did you switch to stick control?
Yeah, my wrist is killing me.
Well, that's probably why. If your wrist's killing you, it's slowing down your movements. Stop with the tongue!
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, right. Right, I'm not using motion control.
I probably have a much easier time controlling this with a stick, sadly. I like motion controls, but I've never been good at them.
The problem is now I'm having to, like, rewrite my brain. Yep. That's fine. I was expecting that. That's why I brought an extra one. If you could please equip your shield.
Beep.
I have a fairy, I'm not worried about it.
You have a fairy in a bottle?
Cat fairy.
Okay.
How do you control it?
And we're pretty sure, based on the amount of estimated amount of time, I'm pretty sure it has enough oxygen to survive a few more minutes, so we should be good.
Ow. Oh. Bounce one back.
See, are we just dropping the bouncing?
I think I figured out why it wasn't working.
Oh?
I forgot to read how to install it.
Oh, that helps.
They do say instructions come for a reason.
Okay, you know what? I hate this,
Yeah,
but
so
camera controls are...
There we go.
I love and hate this dude.
Presence has got faded. Left while you were messing. His design is really interesting though, because he's, designed to be so pretty, but all of the white, like, it was actually really funny because I remember Western fans particularly confused by not realizing that in Japanese culture, white is the color.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that makes perfect sense. That way. Ready to be a villain. Clearly, you've never played any Final Fantasy games.
See, clearly you've never played a Japanese game before. Like, my god. They love their pretty villains.
Yes, they do.
Oh, we have a
Oh
raid.
shit, we have a raid coming in! Alchemist Rat Scratch! Hey Jaxie, how's it going?
Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. No. I did it wrong.
Let me get you a shout out just once I finish
got
this thing here.
Oh, hey!
Oh,
Wait,
oh my
what?
god, hi,
And
double raid.
Periwinkle Clouds! Oh my god! Hello everyone!
Beep, 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 beep.
Thank you, Luna.
Oh, you wonderful people!
I'm
Hello,
doing my
hello, let's
job.
see. Art stream? Panic, throw it back and self-defense.
Just
They're both
go
good
on here. Goodness, where is the
Doing some art streams. That's fun.
I already,
You're drawn.
hey, Alloy, I already beat you to it.
Yes.
You beat it, me to it, perfect. But I still got to check things out. But yeah, thank you. There it is, found it. Art streams, awesome, double raid. How are you all doing?
Hi,
But yes, please do give both of these wonderful, wonderful beings a follow. Yes, Jaxie is one of our newest friends, and Periwinkle, I have seen your stuff about. I've been meaning to follow you for a while, actually.
I go do that.
Take that follow on
Go
my
do
end.
that.
Yeah. So there you go. But yeah, thank you both of you so much for coming by and sharing your wonderful communities with us. Joining NPC for D&D? Oh, that's the best kind of thing to draw, honestly. I love D&D stuff.
Yes. There's actually some D&D stuff I've been meaning to tell, so maybe if I remember, I'll do that after stream.
Yes, Aura loves to run homebrew and stuff by me because I've got a pretty good radar for, like, how balanced is this? Working on Cress's new lab. Ooh, yeah!
Okay, is it gonna work now?
Oh, you got the
Adventure
you got
game?
Abiotic Factor. I saw you pick that up. I thought it looked like it might be up your alley. Gotta play together before or after the Aussie stream. Yeah, totally. Sometime. Hit me up sometime. I'd love to try it out with someone. I never got to try it multiplayer before. It's a good time.
Aussie trip.
Yeah, Aussie trip. Yeah. And yeah, oh.
Going on a trip to Australia. How fun. I was
Yeah,
there a
have
few
fun.
months ago. It was an experience.
Aura, for the most part, liked it, but it turned out where I live did not agree with their skin.
I'm allergic to the water where I live. I wish,
Wait, you actually are?
I had one of the worst eczema outbreaks of my life while I was there.
It probably didn't help that we discovered later on recently that one of the creams you were using for it was actually causing flares. But yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, like the water alone like caused like one of the worst flares I've ever had in my life, and I'm like, I'm going to scratch my skin off.
Jaxie's gonna go suplex Crescent for us. God,
Oh,
poor Cress.
just record it.
Poor Cress. Yeah, you gotta record that.
Record it. Put it on like social media for, you know, for funsies.
Yeah.
But also, yes, Raiders, hello for anyone who hasn't been here before. Hi, I'm Aura. I'm doing some Skyward Sword today.
Yes, this is Aura, the Sleepy Fennec.
Yes.
I am Alloy, the your resident Mobian Falakai.
I mean, I
And
figure
I'm
if they're
And this
coming,
is our buddy Luna.
Transedgy.
Yeah, the trans edgy.
I'm Luna the Transedgy.
But yeah, we tend to
It's
do
been a minute, here we
whatever.
go.
We're very much variety streamers. We don't really have anything we particularly focus on. Mostly it'll be. We mostly tend to do older stuff, but we do sometimes do more modern stuff if it catches our eye.
yeah,
But
like Monster Hunter.
one of our big things we do, yeah, like Monster Hunter. We love Monster Hunter. We are big on indie darlings and Nintendo stuff, though.
Yes, stuff that's casual and
Do I have-
chill
yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah, stuff with a good, fun story focus.
I need to bring Twitch chat so I can read it. There we go.
I just finished beating up Karahim difficulty because they are
Yes.
fighting me.
Aura
Motion
is having
controls.
to adjust their brain to the. They were a huge Skyward Sword on Wii fan, so they are having to adjust their brain to the Switch style.
You know,
Yep.
the terrible thing is I think if the Joy-Cons were just a little bit bigger, it wouldn't be so bad.
Oh, yeah.
But the Joy-Cons are so small and all the buttons are so close together. My hands are like cramping and it's a
I got the bot to work.
Yay!
I actually struggle a bit with like Joy-Cons and like handheld format because of that.
See, I don't have a problem in handheld format because then it's just like a big handheld. Like it's. I mean, I grew up
Yeah, it's
playing.
just Wii U.
Yeah, I mean, I also grew up playing the Sega Game Gear, which is about the same weight, quite frankly.
Yeah. It's worth it to get even some off-brand
Ergonomic controllers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually. If anyone knows where you can get like oversized ergonomic like Joy-Con replacements, please let me know. Because I was looking all over
Inform
the
Aura
place,
immediately.
and all I could find was like rails, like not the rail straps that you could. And I did order some, and I'm actually sending them back because they are garbage. The plastic is so flimsy, the buttons feel like they're gonna pop out. I'm sending them back. They were not worth the dollars I spent on them. But yeah, like it was funny because when the Switch first came out, oh, it'll be a problem. I have small hands, and you know, years later, now I'm just like, I need something bigger because my hands are cramping, and I can't even imagine what it's like for people with nightmare.
Yeah, no. Usually Kofi's pretty good for ergonomics, but I do know they have a very specific staff setup. I don't know how much they do for actual like Switch like shake controls kind of thing.
Oh,
but their
Hori,
control
yeah.
good ergonomics. Yeah, Hori.
The
Hori is pretty good.
outfit is just glitchy.
Like my favorite thing I ever got from my Switch was some Hori controllers that plug into the side and just they are so wonderful to control.
Yeah.
They feel good.
Eldon.
She spin.
She do be spinny.
Let's go, lazy bones. Yeah, no, I do have some Hori, like the ergonomic Hori grips. But unfortunately, they only work in handheld mode. They don't work in,
Yeah.
they don't,
Oh
they
yeah,
don't, they're
I
not
used to have.
wireless.
I used to
They
have
do
those kind, and I do not like that.
They do sell a. This was actually a thing I sent you a while back. They have what they call basically a controller battery pack setup where you can. It works a little bit like the little plastic setup you have for
comfort
the
grip, yeah.
Switch controllers, the controller grip. But it has a battery pack installed in it, so you slot the controllers into that and it links in, so it works like a pro controller.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Is like I have to have them separate.
But it
for
still doesn't
games
help
like
with
this.
the,
Yeah, with the motion control.
Yeah, it doesn't help for motion control stuff. The big thing is the motion control. That's going to be the big problem part.
Also, my phone is at 7%.
Probably put it on charger.
I will when I go to bed. Oh, hi, buddy.
We were discussing, like, so where the hell do these guys fit into? They're clearly meant to be some sort of connection to the Kakiri and Koroks and all that.
The water dragon ate
Where
them.
the
Yeah.
hell do these guys fit in?
The water dragon got hungry. She ate them.
They don't.
Yeah.
Actually, what is?
I think that literally
I don't
was my
remember.
thought of, like, maybe they all died, but they were so connected to the forest they became spirits, and that's where the Kakiri came from. Huh?
Probably.
I mean, they do look very delicious.
If they heard you say that.
I'm just saying, they look like both forms of kiwi.
Oh, see, I don't like
The
kiwi.
bird and the fruit.
I don't like kiwi. I've never attempted to eat a kiwi bird.
I have heard they're delicious, or at least they were until they became endangered, because they
Oh
were
my
too
God.
delicious.
Literally a
Verb.
far-fetched situation.
It really was. It is. The thing about the kiwi bird is that it evolved in a land where it has no natural predators
Yeah.
until people showed up.
All of a sudden, it has a lot of predators.
All of a sudden, they had a lot of predators, and they had no survival mechanisms. And they were just everywhere.
I think about Link has to have like the most insane grip strength.
Oh, without a doubt. All Links have insane grip strength. We've seen the
This
shit
one.
they climb.
Yeah.
Especially though.
Hmm.
Second only to Breath of the Wild Link. Because, let me tell you, I have climbed some.
Yeah.
You should climb this, it's raining. Anyways, climb it anyway.
So as I was halfway up it,
There was that, one stone pillar in the lake up north in Lake Nick. The lake that's shaped like a skull. Yeah, it started raining when I was
Oh, yeah,
halfway
I know
up
one.
there. And I was just like, this is fine. I have a lot of,
Nope.
I got up there. I got up it. It took me a while, but I did get up there.
eventually you got it.
Because the
Sometimes it just
trick
takes
is,
some constant persistence.
the trick is you like climb up like two, three like handholds, and then you jump, and you will slide a little bit, but overall you will progress more than you slide back. This requires very good stamina, lots of stamina elixirs, and ideally the full climber set. And take off all your metal equipment. Storming, you will get electrocuted right off of the side of the pillar. So just off your gear, you won't need it.
Yes, we are doing Skyward Sword, Cart. How you doing?
Hello,
Hi, Cart.
hello. And some
We are
Skyward
looking
Sword.
some
Well,
Skyward Sword tonight.
Talk about stupid shit I've done in Breath of the Wild.
Which is basically a list that is way too high to count. Because Breath of the Wild is Breath of the Wild. You can't really play that game without doing stupid shit. It's against the rules.
What will I do if she's been kept? Ma'am, there's like 2 islands people actually go to. Know everyone on all of those islands.
To say, who do you think kidnapped her?
Like arguably like the safest place ever.
Like,
oh my gosh.
I feel like it's more likely a
Wild.
lot
Yay.
being flew down and picked up and went off.
Hedgy happy.
Yeah, what up?
I just figured out there's a cheat for Breath of the Wild, which gives me unlimited durability on my weapons.
Oh
Yay!
my god.
Oh, that is nice. That is nice.
Hedgy happy.
Floating civilizations are a really fun idea. Like, if they're such a fun idea, so hard to do and like do well in practice.
Yeah, it's one of those things that like it's super cool, but it's hard to like put together the. So how does the society survive?
Yeah.
And like it's doable, but it can be tricky, and you got to put a lot of thought into it. But if you put in that thought, it is such a memorable place. If you can put in the time and effort to make it work, it's amazing.
Yeah, I need the Shingo. Wait for me. Nap in bed until nightfall. That's it. Talk to me. I feel like Skyward Sword could have done it a little bit better. The sky is just so...
Skyward Sword has a lot of like the idea, and I think a lot of the issues with it is a case of, as I actually brought up before, the game was a little rushed at the finish point.
Yeah, like I do like that there's like, I mean, okay, they monocrop. All they grow are pumpkins. Something.
I maintain, I think the whole "we grew nothing but pumpkins" is literally just there because they're referencing every Zelda in this one, so, well, we gotta reference the obscene amount of pumpkins from Twilight Princess.
Hey.
I have to say, oh my god, could you imagine if this society was subsisting entirely off pumpkins?
Pumpkins and fish.
Their bowel
do.
movements would be whack.
That's what they eat there, you know.
Are being abducted. Oh, he's ranged about hidden. They eat lots of pumpkins, but I think they eat more than just pumpkin.
Yeah, they implied that there's more stuff about, but we only see the pumpkins. I feel like if the world was a little bit bigger, we could have had like, oh, here's the farm island, you know?
Yeah, which would have been honestly really...
They kind of imply it exists, we just don't get to see it. Like, for the most part, I think it does it well, but there's a few little things where it's like you have to kind of turn off your... You gotta kind of turn off the, how does this work function of your brain a bit every now and then.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing, suspension of disbelief is an important part of fiction.
Wait, you guys have a brain?
Yeah, sometimes.
Only on, bank holidays.
attempted to play through a Zelda game, but always never managed to find a flow state or find a rhythm. I get that. It can be tricky to, like, for games like these, it can be tricky sometimes to find that point where you can just kind of just go.
Yeah. Hi, old man. Even the Skyloft monster. Guess that's why I'm here.
Excuse me.
I am here to go Witcher.
Yes.
That was kind of a thing around this point in time, but it wasn't nearly as popular yet.
Walk by that tree in the middle. Hit the gravestone nearest the tree, and the gravestone lit up.
I added too many mods. I broke it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
One of the ones you played was Skyward Sword? I mean, okay, this is a very fun game, but as a first, if you're struggling already to get into the series, I would not recommend Skyward Sword, quite frankly, because of the motion
Skyward Sword is
Yeah.
so referential. This was the anniversary Zelda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are there any Zeldas you guys would recommend for a first-time Zelda fan?
So
Out of curiosity.
if you're looking for like a classic like dungeon crawler style Zelda that's also not terribly hard, A Link Between Worlds, honestly, for the 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
Link Between Worlds is a good one. It's
It has all the DNA of A Link to the Past without it being quite as brutal. It's a lot easier. Past.
it's also a lot self-referential than some of the other Zelda games that have been like direct sequels.
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time was my first Zelda game, and I mean, I was like 12 years old. I kind of struggled with it, but
Mm-hmm.
If you want a good 3D Zelda, the first thing that comes to mind for me for a good 3D Zelda would definitely be Wind Waker.
yeah.
Wind Waker's probably one of the best ones. When it does have some references back to Ocarina of Time, they are entirely superficial.
Yeah.
Like, you can play through Wind Waker and enjoy the story on its own.
House is close. App.
Also, Wind Waker, I think, has, like, thanks to its art style, it has aged immensely well. Like, the game still looks gorgeous. Just because the art style is so timeless.
Yeah. I mean, it is. God, because it's cell house. Yeah, I'll be back once I. So the DS ones are a lot of fun. But Phantom Hourglass is honestly kind of tough. And Spirit Tracks
Also,
is really
again,
fun,
it's super referential back
but-
to Wind Waker. It's a direct sequel to the game.
Yeah, and Spirit Tracks is really fun, but it's really.
I love Spirit Tracks, but I completely get that it is weird. It is weird.
Yeah.
So honestly, I wouldn't recommend either of those as a jumping off point. I love the games and like absolutely come back to them at some. I do like them, but I wouldn't.
No, funny enough though, if you think one of the DS games is a good jumping off point, hey, Link Between Worlds was one of the DS games.
That was a 3DS game, yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to try one, try Link Between Worlds. It's got a fun setup, it's got a good world, got a neat art style. Uses one of the best Zelda maps as its core.
I'm supposed to hit it and then push it. Hit it and then push it.
Yep.
Train. I'm sorry. I actually live in a town that's a major train depot.
Yes.
Maui.
Aura has strong opinions on trains.
Yeah, I will
like-
never. I get that
I
people
like trains.
trades. I used to work at a farmer's market that sat right next to